Machado takes a look at Granillo. He gets clipped for a second time.
Second time Machado's been hit tonight.
Those are the first two of the year. He was plunked only one time last year.
Puig digs it out and sends it skyward to left. This is an easy play for David Peralta.
Only dirty, but impactful.
Number 15.
Wow.
That ball hit well. Heading for the bullpen. And it's 25-4.
And he looked toward the dugout.
Well, training staff is out to check on him. They're going to take him out.
Yeah. He's just telling fastball.
I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you right now. The problem is, 1 minute later, you're limping back into the dugout. So,
and biting your helmet.
Yeah, a lot of frustration for Archie. Just not going well for him so far this season. But don't do it with your throwing hand. Oh, don't do that. Third, that is not looking pretty good.
Not really sure what happened. It seems like his path.
Well, another Z moment. He stormed off the mound. He saw him stop first base. He came into the dugout and he was ranting and raving at no one in particular, and eventually his ire would be directed, we believe, at Derek Lee.
Solving anything or creating momentum for your ball club, but it's good to see somebody show some emotion.
Yeah, at the end of the inning, Skubal took it out on some cups and some stuff in the dugout, a little bit of snappage.
Yeah.
First the glove and then whatever's in front of him, the hat.
Well, here's just one little tip, advice. Throw that stuff with the other arm.
So you
threw all that. Look, that's his left arm. That's his money. Come on.
Here with the toss of the equipment, it really wasn't much of anything. The bat he actually threw was a little more offensive than his gear, and then said some stuff here. And now he's gone.
Yeah, you can't argue balls and strikes. Clearly, you could clear.
Stare down right here with John Schneider as he comes out with a Rosarena coming up. Scherzer 1 out away from qualifying for his first win in the postseason in 6 years. And he's
kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, strike three. Ball in the dirt, blocked by Kirk. Rosarena not running. Kirk keeping an eye on him. And
Max Scherzer's fired up. That's 2 minutes for elbowing, Max. You can't do that to your pitching coach.
I would just make a note to Ms. McGregor. Personally, I'd wait to drop.
And it wasn't his glove's fault, but watch this. Oh. That just makes me think of a story my dad used to tell me. Hey, treat your glove the way you want your glove to treat.
That had something to do with this outburst as well. You talk about frustration, and again, I have no problem with it. Sometimes it's good to let this out.
strike three, and Charlie's going to get rolled. He is furious. This is about 2 months worth of frustration. I've never seen him react quite like that, and I think it's pretty simple. It's a culmination of a season gone wrong the last 6-8 weeks.
To pitch. It's low and in. Ball. Oh, they said he went around. He's going to be out of this game if he keeps this up. He is out of this. I tell you, naked eye, he did not swing at that. Somebody's getting a souvenir.
That Votto has missed.
Very easy out and a lob throw. Trevor Bauer wears his emotions on his sleeve, and big time frustration boiling over as he came off the field after the Pirates scored 3.
Now, John Schneider said you face Max Scherzer, it's tough, and then you get him on your team, and being the manager in the dugout, you watch him coming off of the field. He said it's like there's a caged animal coming at you with two different colored eyes. That it took him a minute to get used to everything that being Max Scherzer's manager comes with.
Yeah, this isn't good. You know, you want to slam something. You think everything's good, he's fine, then bango. 2 TV sets.
Just how much passion he's got for what he does.
Everything's going haywire back there.
It's also an indicator we need the electrician.
I'm telling you. It's easy.
Michael, you have such a tendency as a player. See Anthony Rizzo do that very often. But
Hudson in a discussion right now with first base umpire Jeff Nelson. Real buddy-buddy conversation here. And Hudson's been thrown.
My guess is that he was warning him, hey, don't do that. And Daniel might have responded with, like, I do that all the time. What's the big deal?
Strike 3 called. And some words with Kerwin Daniel, and he threw him out of the game.
Has just got rung by Kerwin Danley.
And now Puig tosses his bat and his helmet into the batter's box, and David Bell is going to get his money's worth. They are having to pull away Puig.
But he played so hard. I mean, I just thought it would be a little bit closer of a.
See Papelbon saying run the ball out. And Bryce saying you got to be kidding me. And then Papelbon went right after Harper. It's getting ugly, folks. There's no other way to put it.
Now in Francisco Lindor, swing and a high fly to shallow left. Rosario now drifting to medium deep left, makes the catch, and now Lindor and Romo going at each other.
And Romo says something to him right there, and Lindor responds.
Yeah.
And here we go.
Happened after Calhoun struck out. Check this out. And that was not a go get him either right there. Interesting. Don't know what it's all about, but
pitched well tonight. Just gave up his 3rd home run, and in between innings, John Farrell over to basically, I think, tell him he is done for the night, and he gets into it here with Miley, and Miley not pleased with this.
Now you see Farrell follow Miley right down the runway. Miley is doing all the talking.
Well, between innings in the dugout, little frustration. Chris Davis ended up having to be held off here. And it was Brandon Hyde, the skipper, who walked away, but something was said by Hyde to Davis. Mark Trumbo, of all people, was here with the ball club, part of his rehab.
A year before Pete took him the other way. Max Scherzer doing some barking at the home plate umpire. Sure, he doesn't have to pitch in this series. He can bark all he wants.
I don't think he cares. He's intense.
As well he should.
Yep.
As well he should. You don't show up your manager on the mound on 3 separate occasions.
Yeah, there's Bob McClure, who had a very heated conversation with him right there too. In fact, Cole Hamels came over and
again, you can understand the frustration.
That was what happened. The crowd started to react. An airplane came onto the field, paper airplane.
Very clear from Nolan Arenado. He is frustrated. This team is frustrated. We talked with Nolan before the game today, and he said this team is underachieving. They need to start performing. You can tell he's yelling right there at Nick Hundley. I'm not sure if he's specifically directing his message towards Chris Russin and the error that happened, but his bottom line.
Back-to-back walks with 1 out away from. And Felix is not happy at all right now with the home plate umpire. Dale's front step in a hurry. Mel shot out of the dugout. And you can see the